And here's the opportunity for Savion Cunningham. It's not Cunningham returning it. Instead, it is number 11, Tuggy Wilson. And here comes the Viking thrown, caught, and that one will not get the first down. They'll get about 8 on the play. Third, they gave him the first down. The snap. Perry will run with the ball. Will move downfield. Will matriculate down the sideline and get brought down on the other side of the 50 at the 46. 2nd and 6, 2 wide receiver set, 3 on the line, 1 man in the backfield. They'll hand it off and immediately met at the line of scrimmage.
They do have number 20 Scooter in at the eligible tight end position.
Well, when you've got that much size on you, play action. Richardson in trouble, throws, caught in transition, and will get out of play. And that was number 11, Eric Shufford. Has nothing but time. Will roll out to his right. We'll see the opportunity. Will cut upfield. Will gain about 4 on the play and brought down around the 36. 4 on the line, 2 wide receivers to snap. Richardson with time. He can read a book back there, maybe the Sunday New York Times. Finally gets pressure, throws downfield, caught, cuts through. Oh, that's pretty. Slip slide. See ya, touchdown. Michael Wilson. Half the distance to the goal, and RTC will get the ball again. Cuts inside, pushes through, and will gain about 1 yard. And big tackle there by Tyron Daniels.
Play a little bit of physical football down here.
Shufford at the top of your screen alongside Wallace Davis. Richardson will turn to the right, cut throw, and that one will be caught. Easy. Eric Shufford slip slide, shoots an arrow into the heart of the OTT. Touchdown, Kryptonite.
And the frustration is on the face of the defensive backs on OTT. They felt like they had it covered, but I mean, again, if you're going to play that passive.
Hamilton
Scooter
going for 2. Scooter now in. Throws, caught, easy money. That's Shufford again. So they'll get on the board and they'll make it an 8-0 game. Whether you're in Vegas, Switzerland, or anywhere around the globe, we thank you for joining us here on the A7FL Vegas Final Four. If you want to be a part of the A7FL, you want to bring the A7FL to your neck of the woods, go to a7fl.com/owners. That's a7fl.com/owners. Time for the untimed down. The best play in football, the 3-on-1 throw-off. It will not be Cunningham, but this man will drive himself through right down in the from Henderson to Paradise.
Target, because you have a chance if you go fade at the bottom of your screen.
Snap on 1st and 18. Barn door wide open defensively.
The Viking.
The Viking McCorkle plunders, pillages, and does what Minnesota can't. Get into the end zone. Nice. Touchdown, Kryptonite.
Bjorn Skarsgård. Guys, I asked him, how does the A7FL relate to his normal everyday Viking life? And he says, as a construction worker, he's constantly swinging that hammer, which only made me think of Thor. And then he said, and I quote, on Sundays, I get to become the hammer. Well, today, his hands aren't just rough from swinging. He's catching, and he's bringing it to the house, scored some points. And
but there's a flag on a flag on the play. And like Greg Valentine, he's the hammer hammering into the end zone. We'll see if this one gets brought back.
That guy, the Viking, has been relentless every time we've seen him in action, and he's probably going to make another play here.
Pressure again. Perry gets hit while he throws. Thrown deep. Caught! Intercepted again! Ball comes loose. Picked up. Into the end zone. And the OTT scores and a touchdown.
What?
Touchdown, OTT!
Wow.
That's one way to do it. I would probably not throw to 13 because he's not making attempts at the ball in the air.
The snap, the throw, and that one's bobbled, intercepted. It'll be a dead ball. Join us February 4th and 5th at Anderson Automotive Arena in Bullhead City, Arizona for the first ever Battle at Bullhead, where teams from across the country will play under A7FL rules for a shot at $10,000. Sign up now or order your tickets at a7flnv.com. That's a7flnv.com. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Big Rob Fabian and Corey Hammond. This one, an opportunity for the Kryptonite to light the lamp. Cuts through, cuts around. That's Jarrell Patterson. And Patterson writing a novel called How Do You Get to the End Zone? Cuts through, cuts around, sees nothing but the green in front of him. Touchdown, Kryptonite.
And he's doing what Savion Cunningham should have been doing from the top of the game.
OTT's insane touchdown. The snap. Throws to the end zone, tipped out. Great defense. That was intended for number 3, Trevin Fleming. Here's the 3-on-1 throw off. And here comes an opportunity for the OTT. Oh, hits him with the stiff arm and gets hip checked and dragged out of play. Still with 3 wide receivers at the top. Immediately, barn doors open and intercepted.
That's way too much pressure.
That's KJ Burrell who got the touchdown.
What is the quarterback supposed to do there?
That's the 3rd interception brought back.
RTC's going. He's going.
Oh, RTC, the interception's not overturned, and RTC gets brought down.
Great hit.
Solid hit there by the defense, and it will be 2nd down. Entertainment Network and A7FL.TV. Join us next Saturday and Sunday for the Battle at Bullhead. But let's take a look at these stats real quick. Not so great for the OTT. 1 turnover in there. 2 got pulled back. 23 total yards for the OTT. Only 6 passing yards. 39 from the Kryptonite. 24 rushing yards. If this continues to metastasize this way, it'll be a long day off the snap, and it'll be given to the forklift. He calls himself Scooter. We call him the forklift, and he'll be brought down. Solid tackle by Noble Jones. That's Kyriel Davis. The throw caught. That's picked up by number 11. Shuffles in, and will be taken down. Him and Walker, DeLeon Walker, went to go for the ball. 2nd and goal. The handoff. That's RTC, and that's a quick 275. That'll get you 6 into the end zone. It's time for the 3-on-1, the most exciting play in football. We have not seen the most exciting returner in A7FL Nevada yet so far today. But this one will bounce into the hands of number 33, DeLeon Walker. And Walker, he can bring 5 on a 3-man line. The snap, Perry immediately in trouble. Thrown, complete, and that one should have just dropped to the ground.
My goodness.
Caught by number 13, Jermani Levy.
Intention as it's 2nd and long.
The snap, and immediately met by the ground. And Perry dropped, and solid respect there by the defense. That was number 8, Dom Smith, as part of the tackle.
Also, you got to call quicker routes, and you just got to step and throw. He's got a guy wide open, Noble Jones in the middle of the field, but he's looking at the rush.
Perry throws this one deep, shows off that cannon of an arm.
Oh, my goodness.
Of number 1.
Oh.
2 on the line. Perry alone in the backfield. The snap. Instant pressure.
Ooh.
Thrown deep. Jump. What in the sand? What?
Oh, my goodness.
That is the best play call for OTT, which is just the chuck it and word that rhymes with it, because it's been working.
The snap in trouble. Perry will get on his bicycle and try to make it happen on his own.
Made it happen.
Hits it with the forklift. First down. He may be too old for this stuff, but he's able to make it happen. Murtaugh getting the first down.
These are the things that made me such a Perry fan when I first saw him. He is relentless, though he might not be able to run like a spring chicken. Perry can give these guys an opportunity at a win. Just take a look at the coverage. He feels the pressure, gets on his horse. As slow as it might, great blocking up front, as slow as it might be, he takes off, and he's not afraid of contact. It's a big fella.
Joel Sullivan with the block there. Hard line. 1 wide receiver set. The snap. Perry will go right down Broadway. Cuts through. Will try to get past the defenders. Ball loose, and the Kryptonite come up with it.
That's tough.
I was gonna say, guys, because you see Perry there is he's just out of it. He called another running play, it looked like, in the huddle after the 4th down conversion, where he looked spent, and then with no one to give the ball to, because he looked to give it to Jermani Levy. Jermani Levy just leaves him alone in the backfield. So what can he do? He's going to get yardage. And much like me against the DC Buzz in the last game of last year, when you give that extra effort, you sometimes lose it all the Gatorade bar in that one extra push, and then there goes the ball. And there goes the drive. And
that was Vince Thompson, a.k.a. Jimmy.
With the shades on, it looks like.
And the handoff to RTC. He's got his future so bright, he's got to wear shades.
And that is a great tackle. Reference. That is how you stop a guy like RTC.
And honestly, I would want to see a little bit better blocking from a guy, but he's out there to make some plays. There's Shufford.
The toss back loose ball and the OTT get it back.
They go hook and
tried
ladder.
to be fancy. Shuffled the ball over to RTC. It bounces back because he's got that Polynesian sauce all over his gloves. And the OTT stay alive like the song from Portal. Just references on references today. Tight end, he's an eligible receiver. It'll be 3rd and 4, the snap. G Herd immediately caught, tried to do some of that nice razzmatazz that he's been doing a couple of weeks ago, and immediately gets caught in the meat grinder, and it will be 4th and about 8. Was ready for the ball, but it was out of position. It'll be 1st and 6, and they'll do a screen of their own, and that one will go to Knox. Knox will bounce this one. Loose ball picked up by Shufford. Shufford will take 2 human beings and drag them down the field with them and get to the 35 to 41-yard line, pardon me. And number 9, I think that was, Tyron Daniels, rode him like a pony at the Turtleback Zoo. And with 1 minute left to go, the screen again, and that will be to Shufford. Shufford saying, all right, I'm just going to take this into his.
Oh, my.
And that will they'll run out of play and stop the clock. 50 seconds left to go. And RTC will be set up to the left of Wilkerson. He'll split out wide. The snap. Not a lot of time for Richardson. Richardson trying to make it smooth, and smooth he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kryptonite. We'll ride with you until the end of the quarter. The snap by the forklift. The rotund righty stays upright and then brought down immediately.
You have your Savion Cunningham. What do you do against look at the bounce pass, just the bounce pass.
All right, I need someone to just throw the NFL street iconography up there.
That's
and just
fire.
Yeah,
get the game breaker. It's Street 2. Get Street 2. Don't mess up either. Make sure it's Street 2.
Well, and look at the type of offense that the Kryptonite are running to get yards. They're basically just executing all of the plays that the OTT are trying to run, and they just know how to do it a little bit better because of the experience that they have with each other and the elite level play that we see from Lex Luthor. And
you see the hesitation, too. You saw it on that last play, that throw from Richardson. That one will bounce, and that's a live ball. Savion Cunningham will grab it, though, and will get to the 32.
The other wide receivers are going to have to block, which they've proven they want no part of today.
In motion, the handoff immediately stopped and stifled, tries to push ahead, and will gain about 2. Cunningham at the bottom of your screen. He was frustrated. And speaking of frustrated, oh, what? G Herd! Ball comes loose. Nope, that'll be whistled dead. G Herd gets the total elimination. The Viking, that is, and G Herd gets back up, but you can see the Viking worried and concerned for the health of not only his teammate, but for G Herd after that sack.
Bring up, I don't even know we're going to rule this. It's the way he bends over, which is probably the concern there. That basically just is bad math for William Perry.
Perry will just go with it and lean with it, rocks with it, pushes downfield, and that one will be the end of the first half. And this is the last chance for the OTT before they give the Kryptonite back the ball at the start of the second. The screen to Savion Cunningham. Cunningham will run through it and then immediately get stopped. So they'll burn that last time out for what is basically a nice first date. A lot of uncertainty at quarterback. William Perry, Corey, has thrown some costly interceptions, had one interception turn into their only touchdown. 128 total yards to 180, but those numbers are glaring and they spell trouble for the OTT. The OTT started the game with the ball without Savion Cunningham returning it. They will now throw off the ball to the Kryptonite as we start the second half this afternoon. It's a 3-on-1 throw off, and here comes an opportunity for the Kryptonite. He made that man go into the shadow realm. What a return from Wallace Davis. Not a touchdown. Scooter now in at wide receiver. A quarterback. The handoff to RTC, and RTC will grind his way to a 6-yard gain, get his goggles knocked off.
How they develop this offense if they are in a tight game and who would play the quarterback position.
Richardson at the bottom of your screen after that, and it's caught.
Brought down. Who is their quarterback?
Snap. That's RTC. RTC will press down the sideline and stay inbounds and then dragged out at the 30. Rob, continue.
I think it'll clearly be Darnell Richardson, And I think what they're doing is just making sure Scooter is prepared just in case, that Darnell Richardson can't be there or can't play anything can happen in this league, right? In football and sports. If you have a second guy ready just as good as the first guy, I mean, you're not hurting your case.
2 on the line, takes his time, thrown off the hands of the receiver intended for Trevin Fleming.
Like we talked about with G Hurd coming in cold. Here's the option.
They're down, toss back. That's Wilkerson.
And he has to get to the 20, and he gets there.
He got there.
A7FL.tv is where you can get live games, highlights, the podcast, the 3-on-1 podcast featuring myself, Rob Fabian, and Corey Hammond. And also we'll be bringing you The Other Side of the Ball, hosted by our friend and yours, Derek Duncan, alongside Casey Cox and Chris Vera. And also A7FL1, where we'll be bringing you the best highlights from across the American Sevens Football League. Go to A7FL.tv. It'll also be the home of the games of the week. You'll be able to watch 3 games starting March 26th. For more information, we'll go to A7FL.tv. In trouble, thrown across to RTC. Madre de Dios!
My goodness, that's a hit.
In this game, they better put pressure on the relatively immobile quarterback.
Second down, thrown, swatted out of the hands, and a big defensive play. You get it. You get respect on the defensive stop. That's Tyron Daniels. He's been having a day. He's allowed to celebrate a little bit, but when you're down 28-6 and the clock keeps ticking, 2 on the line, the snap, Hamilton with time, great blocking from Wilkerson, throws to the end zone, out of he was open. He was wide open. How do you?
But then G Hurd right now.
Watch for the
off the screen to Cunningham. They've done this before. Cunningham will change time zones. Cunningham. That could work against the Insomniacs. That ain't working against the Kryptonite. It'll be second and a loss of about 4. They were trying to get 2 yards. Now they'll have to get about 5. Opportunity to go back in time is something G Hurd does not have. The only thing he can do is move forward. And that's a call. Who's going to answer? It's answered by number 33. That is DeLeon Walker. 28-6. G Hurd will run the ball. He will get some space. He'll create some distance. He'll get the first down, and it'll take 4 to bring him down, or 3 to bring him down. And G Hurd warming up.
He's one tough guy, bro. He's one tough. After the hit he took earlier, for him to still be out there running like that, I'm very impressed.
And gaining stride, too, and a quick move to the right side to evade the tackler, Vince Thompson. 1st and 6. G Hurd now a little bit in trouble. Brought down. Almost gets hockey fighted out of his jersey, and it will be 2nd down.
Camera woman.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into the play there. This is a quick screen.
The screen was quick, and so was the stop. It will be 3rd down after he gets checked. Hello from the other side of that break. It's 28-6. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Grammy-nominated songstress Corey Hammond and former Drama Desk Award winner Big Rob Fabian. 35 seconds left to go into 3rd, and it will be 1st down. See Campbell back in there, sans bucket hat.
Now he can see the whole field.
No flag, no tackle, no flag. All contact, occasionally a bucket hat. The toss over to 24. 24 gets the 1st down, and more ball comes loose, and the OTT get it back. Picked up by number 15. That's Joe Solowali. Solowali will get it to the 21. I would have stayed at the 19. Wow. But the OTT keep finding ways to stay alive in this game. It feels like the Kryptonite are playing with a broken controller. Probably the most anticipated rematch of the season. G Hurd in at quarterback. 2nd and 19. 3 wide receiver set. Line is stacked. G Hurd will keep it. He will pie face the Viking, and it's intercepted.
And that's it, man. I know G Hurd is out there trying his best, but you can tell he's not moving at 100%. He's not throwing at 100%.
Contact, and it'll bring a 1st down for the forklift.
The handoff to RTC. RTC will get to the 25, and it will be 2nd down.
Oh, Lord.
There she goes.
Yeah, she's out of there.
With time, Scooter scoots it, slip,
Easy
slide, money. Touchdown.
Knocks with the tutty.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Here he goes. Oh, no. There's his girl. Oh,
He don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, making it 34-6.
Go crazy, Knox.
Like Genuine right now is Scooter. He saddled up the pony and he rode it to the throw into the end zone. They'll go for two here.
My.
In trouble, slip slide, tosses, and somehow makes the catch.
And who said that they should send pressure at Scooter?
Well,
blasphemy.
That move, guys, that move is called getting skinny, and that should take us to break, Matt, if I'm not correct.
It's driving OTT fans out of their mind. No, it's not poison. It's the Kryptonite offense, 36-6. Here with the Bell, Biv, and DeVoe of broadcasting, Matt Ryan, Big Rob Fabian, and Corey Hammond. It's time for the 3-on-1 throw-off, the most exciting play in all of football.
I'm not going to say that. Here's Dom Smith. And this will be our first real chance to see what Savion can do.
Savion hits him with the Huss, hits him with the other Huss. Oh, my goodness. Give that man the ball, no matter where he is. Where are these, on the field, in the parking lot, at Cashman Stadium, or the airport? Touchdown, OTT.
Goodness.
He is just so electric. He's at 100 miles an hour right here. Stops to 0, makes one step back, which why would you chase him?
Bye-bye.
And then that's all he needs to get that seam. Jahan Burrell, the cheetah, he's been just as electric as Savion at times, number 1.
And he'll get to the 50. He'll stay upright. He'll cut down the sideline.
That's not Burrell.
Wallace Davis.
He trusted his speed a little too much. One Huss, and that's a house call.
Here's the speed option from a not-so-speedy guy. Makes
Excuse
first man
me.
miss.
And it's intercepted on the hands.
Oh, my goodness. Who has the bucket of popcorn and is handing it out?
Over under, since we're in Vegas, of one of us singing again before this game is out. Here's RTC.
A handoff to RTC, and it's not unusual to see him with the ball and getting a first down, which he does. He'll get inside the 20. Some say would happen all the time, no matter what you do. Scooter rolling out to his right, in trouble, rolls out of it and gets brought down. That was a shout out to Noble Jones celebrating that, but that was the opposite of climactic.
That's what we're going to get from Perry on this third down.
The snap. In trouble, thrown, caught.
Okay.
We'll get the first down and more, cutting downfield. That's DeLeon making it down to the 40-yard line.
If Perry can throw it quick enough, he's got some open guys.
First down. Perry in trouble. Perry tries to stay upright, and all that progress goes the opposite direction.
Elusive is Savion Cunningham.
An opportunity now for the Kryptonite. The snap on defense. Jones. Perry pushing through, getting closer and closer to where they want to be. It will be third down and about 5.
We're coming for the Kryptonite.
In motion.
Oof.
And G. Hurd will get on his bicycle. He will use the B button, almost gets stripped. And it looks like they'll give him the first down. Matt Ryan, joined by Corey Hammond and Rob Fabian. The toss off the screen. That's to Cunningham. Cunningham will spin out, try to cross time zones. And sweet mother McGilla, number 14, Vince Thompson.
I'm going fade up top at the bottom of your screen if I'm
Scooter, scoots, spoops, and try.
Look at that. Come on. Scoot, listen, stop sending a rush after Scooter. All right?
I don't know any other musical reference to make, Matt, except for watch out for the big boys.
Hamilton, he's in a quarterback, 3 on the line, fakes the screen. Hamilton with time, throws it, caught. That's Darnell Richardson, the other quarterback, and he'll be dragged. He'll get the first down. Well, no, they'll mark him a yard shy. They'll mark him 2 yards shy. A lot of those questions are around the quarterback position. The snap. Time will wind down. Toss back. That's to RTC. RTC will change time zones. He'll cut. He'll get the first down. Great blocks, and that one will be brought down inside the 30 at the 20. Pardon me, inside the 25 at the 27-yard line.
Well, I like innovation.
Would it work, though?
I would love to see it.
Hamilton tosses this one to the end zone. Caught! And that is Trevin Fleming. Not coughing that one up. Lighting it up like the Vegas Strip, getting on the board and making it a 30-point game with under a minute to play.
And the ball seemed to hang in the air there. Credit Fleming for the way that he adjusts his body here. This could be an interception, but the way that he hesitates and then explodes, He forced Earl to jump a little bit early. So that's not only a great throw, but an even better location of the ball by the wide receiver to get the touchdown in Kryptonite, 42-12.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.